Today on Real English, we're going to have a look at tips to improve your English. Alright, so this video is especially for people who maybe have passed an exam and now want to keep their English at a certain level, or for those of you studying English and you're just looking for fun ways to kind of keep your level of English advancing. So I think the first thing that we really need to talk about here is the secret to keeping your English is a little and often. Alright, you've really got to use the language, and if you're not using the language, you're going to lose the language. It's as simple as that. And this is why exams such as CPE Proficiency clearly state that after 2 years after the exam, you should really think about maybe taking the qualification almost again, because if people don't use the language, their level deteriorates quite quickly. So a little and often. And also do things that are fun and fast. Nowadays, let's face it, we all have very busy schedules, whether we're studying, working, socializing. We never have enough time to do what we want to do in this life. So it's got to be quick, and it's also got to be fun, because if it's not fun, most of us aren't going to do it. Simple. So I'm going to list 6 things here that, and they're not in order, because the first thing I would like to clarify is I don't really want to prioritize like this is the best thing and this is the second best thing, because it doesn't really work like that in my opinion. It really depends on what kind of personality, what kind of person you are, and what kind of learner you are. So we all have different styles and different ways of learning English, and I think the number one most important thing is doing something that you like and makes you happy. So let's have a look at some of the pointers. Gaming. Something that lots of people out there absolutely love. So first of all, online, as you can see here in the picture, it's amazing how much vocabulary that you pick up from games. Loads of my students come into my classes and say, "Oh, mister, what's a chalice?" And I can tell straight away, chalice, where on earth did you get that word? And it's because they're online gaming. In fact, a lot of the vocabulary I see now is from online sources. And you can see here also you're chatting to people and things like that if you're working in a team like LOL, League of Legends and things like that. So this is a great way to actually learn English, as I call passively, without even trying. Facebook, of course, there's lots of games on there like Farmerama, Jewel Quest, all these kinds of things, and again they're all in English, and you learn just so much so quickly. Music. This is always a sitter, no matter who you are. I guarantee you like some kind of music, and at the end of the day, music is very easy, it's fast, it's free most of the time nowadays, and fun to listen to. You can listen to it on the way to work or as you're exercising. And the best thing I think about music is you could be learning a language and you don't even realize you're learning it, okay? Especially lyrics and choruses, they tend to, stick in your head. And again, I notice this from my learners. I'll hear them singing songs and choruses, and there's some wonderful expressions and vocabulary, and they don't even realize that they're learning so much. It's brilliant. Watching films. This is one of my favorites because I love watching films. And again, you can put the subtitles up. It depends on your level. If you're at a level where you struggle to hear everything or you miss certain things, put the subtitles on in the language that you're learning, and this will really help you. If you want to push your level a little bit, take the subtitles out, and then you have to listen to everything and see how much you understand. This really helps. And as I said, it improves your listening, your reading, and your vocabulary. And also, especially in Hollywood films, you'll hear a lot of common expressions and phrases that they use as well. And I think finally, once again, this is fun. Everybody likes watching films. Well, nearly everybody. Apps. We live in the age of tablets and smartphones, and the good news for the new generations and even for old dinosaurs like me, well, my mobile phone doesn't even have apps, but anyway, apps are amazing, and even I realize their significance. There are some truly brilliant apps out there that you can download, as we know, in seconds. For example, Duolingo can teach you, I'm not sure how many languages they cover now, but many languages, and it's free. They give you a little daily lesson that you can do at your own speed. Genius. And there's probably hundreds of other free, I would say, English apps out there. There's apps from Cambridge that you can buy and download for your grammar, little grammar labs, vocabulary, you name it. Fantastic things. Online dictionaries that you can have on your phone, so if you see a word you don't know, you can quickly look it up. Translation, I've even seen some of my students with on their camera, they take a picture of a word and they can translate it into any language they want. It's absolutely insane the things you can do with apps. Use them, why not, if you love your technological things. Social media, now this again is massive, okay? You've got so many of these things, Twitter, Facebook, all sorts of massive social medias with huge communities of people all around the world, and again predominantly they are in English. Okay, so Twitter, you can even follow us on Twitter now, and my colleague posts exam tips and everything on our Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook as well, and on Facebook you'll also find English forums. If you have a look, learning English forums, where there are literally hundreds of students learning English. They're chatting together, they're exchanging information, they're even arranging like Skype interviews to help each other. You know, it's absolutely mind-boggling, the possibilities. And again, all the social media, it just improves your writing. You are exchanging ideas, tips and information. There are, lots of teachers out there giving free advice. And again, all the time you're surfing the social media, you're reading, you might be seeing, short forms and Greeklish and things like that, which aren't so good for your English. But I always say any English is better than no English, and that will, I imagine, apply to pretty much any language out there. And finally, YouTube. Okay, YouTube again, because it has absolutely everything out there in the video. The videos. It's got videos about anything that you can possibly think of. So no matter what you're interested, there's a video out there for you. It's even got online lessons. Again, if you're watching this video, you're watching our YouTube channel, and these are free lessons for you. I'm sure there's other channels out there. Opinions. Again, if you're on YouTube, you're listening to different people's opinions, news, film reviews, people gaming online, recording their sessions live. It's endless. And of course, again, this combines a lot of people will watch films or film trailers, and they'll also listen to a lot of the latest music or playlists on YouTube as well. So YouTube really is phenomenal for improving your English. So thank you very much. I hope this gives you some idea basically of how you can keep your level of English. And even if you are living in your own country and you don't have the opportunity to use English as much as you like, this gives you some ideas of what you could do to get English into your life. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.